Good morning, gamer boys and gamer girls. Today I will be reviewing and going over all of the rune altars in old school RuneScape, and I'll be taking a look and I'll reviewing and I will rank all of them at the end. I think how I'm going to do it is I will start with the elemental ones, and then after that I will move on to all the catalytic ones. This is completely unscripted, all in one take. It's gonna go well. So let's start. We're gonna start with the air altar. Now I'm already a little upset because for some reason I actually had trouble finding the air altar, and it's just south of Falador. And the reason I had trouble is because in 2009 they actually moved the air altar right next to Gertrude's house, and I've always like mentally associated the air altar being like right next to her house, but yeah, that change happened in 2009, and so it's not like that in old school. So anyway, this is the air altar. It's the first altar you'll ever come across. It's level 1 and has these nice little standing stones, kind of like Stonehenge, and it's on top of a mountain, which would convey, I think that conveys like air and wind. Very nice. At the bottom you can see a little rabbit that's just kind of stuck in the trees there. And overall, this is it's okay. It's a nice little place for your first ever visit to runecrafting. And I don't know, I think I've only been here a couple times, but it's very nice. So I think next we're going to be doing the water altar, and the water altar is in Lumbridge Swamp, so I will see you there. Deep in the depths of the Lumbridge Swamp, you will come across these mysterious rocks, which when you have level 5 runecrafting, you can go and visit, and it will take you to the water altar. The water altar is again kind of similar to the air altar with like the standing stones and stuff like that. You have like these cool little mysterious glow. Unusual energy is gathered here, and you look around and there's some water. It's a little swampy with like the lily pads, the little short grass, and yeah, so it's it's alright. There's actually a lot of area you can explore, like over here. And yeah, there's not much to say. It's kind of just covered in water. I like how the entry point is like a little puddle. I think that's cool. Yeah, you come here and you craft your water runes, and yeah, you don't really spend too much time here. It's only level 5, and yeah, I like it. It's a nice little clean swampy place in the middle of a dark swamp of Lumbridge. Next up on our list at level 9 runecrafting is the lovely, dirty, brown earth altar. The earth altar is by the sawmill in northeast Varrock, and it's by like the hot air balloon if you have that unlocked, and the bear horn. I thought that was a bot for a second. Anyway, it's by here. You go here. Level 9. It's very, very different from her previous 2 altars. You can see is very brown underground. It has a very huge earth vibe with the rocks and like the rock slide and San Karankun, and yeah, that's basically it. You have like these cool little torches kind of illuminating the place. You go here, you craft your earth runes, and yeah, it's very cool. I like it. It's definitely a standout from the air and the water ones. And yeah, pretty cool. I like it. Using the Ring of Dueling and using the teleport here, it will teleport you to the duel arena. The duel arena is a place where you can go and stake people and make money and have fun fights and all that, but we're not here for that. If you just go a bit northwest, you'll find the real content called the Fire Altar. The Fire Altar is located in the desert, which I feel like is a very fitting location as it's very warm and hot. And you can see right off the bat it is very, very hot and lava-y, and it's really cool because you make lava runes here. The portal is in this pool of fire, which I'm not really sure how you don't like burn yourself when you go in, but you know. So you go up here, you have all these dead trees, which I believe you can actually chop, which is cool if you want like some wood cutting XP. The altar itself, it's very cool. I really like how it looks. It's a very like charred and burned sort of wasteland, which I feel like fits the theme of fire very well. And yeah, not much to say. It's if you craft lava runes, you'll be seeing this place a lot. So very cool. I give it a 9 out of 10. I think it's the best altar so far. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see how the others stack up. But overall, out of the elemental ones, I think this is my favorite, followed by the earth, then the air, and then I guess the water. You know, they're all pretty good. And here I am at the body altar. This is the first catalytic rune that you'll be able to craft. It's just a bit south of the Edgeville Monastery and a bit west of Barbarian Village. Now I actually had to look this up because I don't think I've ever crafted a single like body rune in my whole existence of RuneScape, and I don't think you should either. I don't really know anybody that's ever crafted like body runes. Like, I don't know anybody that just logs on to RuneScape is like, man, I really want to like just craft some body runes today. Anyway, you come in here and this is actually kind of cool. Like, it's very unique. There's no real place in the game like it. It's very like pink. You have like all these roots everywhere, and they're just waiting to trip someone up. Yeah, it's definitely very unique, and there's really no altar like it. I don't know if it really conveys the theme of body very well, but I don't really know. Yeah, anyway. Also, if you look at the mini-map here, the empty space kind of forms of heart, sort of. I don't know if that's intentional, but I think that's cool. Anyway, we're starting off the catalytic altars to a very strong start. This is a very cool altar, and I like it a lot. Hey, I'd like to apologize. This is a YouTuber apology. I am very, very sorry. Hang on, let me do the cry about. I don't know where it's at. There it is. I am very, very, very sorry. I should have done the mind altar before body, but I like just completely forgot about it. So anyway, let's just get over that. We'll move on and we'll talk about the mind altar. Now, before we even go in, there's a lot going on with this place. Right near the mind altar, you have this large grave. Whoever bought this must have really cared for the inhabitant. Who is buried here? I have no clue. Also, you go a bit south, and there are some black bears and stuff. This is actually where I maxed, by the way. Yeah, on my last 99 with Slayer, I got a task from Turiel, and I killed like black bears, and I got 99 Slayer, and I got my max cape, so that was pretty cool. But we're not here for that. We're here for the mind altar. Cool thing about the mind altar is there's actually a direct teleport here, and I believe this is the best way to get Rift Guardian. Yeah, anyway, you go in the mind altar and wow, it is very, very large. You have like these tiled floors, these kind of ruined walls. I was gonna say like crumbled, but I forgot. Anyway, you have like these rubble and these tiled floors. It's a very cool, very unique take on an altar. Yeah, you can come here at level 2, and yeah, it's very cool. There's a little symbol here. I don't know if it is trying to mean anything. I don't know, but anyway, it's a very cool altar. I think I don't know, it's my second favorite catalytic altar so far, which is very, very good. You can play hide and seek in the rubble here if you really want. Yeah, anyway, it's a cool altar. I like it, and I think you should like it too. Alright, and here we are at our next altar. This is the Cosmic Altar, and this one's a little bit different from our previous ones. It's not just simply out in the world and we can go get it. It's actually in Xanaris, which is um you need to do Lost City, I believe, in order to access. So it has some requirements. It's not too hard of a quest. You have these fungi near it, and yeah, it's beware of mushrooms. It actually has 2 agility shortcuts in order to craft cosmic runes quicker. And yeah, let's go in. It's very unique, and you go in here and it's like, wow, it's crazy. You have like these shooting stars, you have this invisible sort of walkway with these glittering glows, and it's very cool. um, it's just this completely dark space. It's very cosmic feeling. Then you come in here in the central area, and that is where you craft your cosmic runes. This place actually has 4 entrances and exits, which is very odd. You don't really see that happen. And I remember like back in the day, people would come in here like all the time, and like they would make like RSMVs. They'd use like this cool little visual of like walking while like typing out the lyrics. And I remember like seeing this in videos and thinking like, oh my god, I really need to get membership. This place is so cool. I'll hang out here like all day when I get membership. Yeah, this is a really cool Catalake altar. Easily the best altar in the game that I've seen so far. And yeah, and in like a tier list, this would be like the best. Yeah, very cool altar. It makes me happy. It's very cool. And yeah, I'll see you at the next altar. Alright, next altar on the list is the Chaos altar. And this altar requires level 35 rune crafting. And I think at this point, you're gonna be really using like the Abyss to craft Chaos runes and above, because the Chaos altar is actually in the wilderness, which is kind of inconvenient to get to. And yeah, it's just, you don't really want to be going to the wilderness to craft Chaos runes when you can just do the Abyss. There's an alternate method here. You have to do like what lies below. You go in like the statue here, and there's a portal that takes you to the Chaos altar, but it's a wilderness free way of, it's a wilderness free way of rune crafting. Kind of annoying though. I don't think anybody's ever used it. Anyway, the Chaos altar here is crazy. It's like very chaotic. You have to like navigate like these stairs to access the altar itself, and there's a lot of paths here, and it's very weird. And if you go through the Abyss, I don't think you have to like do this sort of maze before you get to it. So there's that. Hopefully we can find our way to the altar itself. That'd be very cool. If not, then there's that. Oh my god, there's actually a 3rd level here. That's crazy. I get what they were trying to do. They wanted to make it seem very chaotic and unorganized, and I believe they succeeded. But for actual like rune crafting, it's not that amazing. I think it's cool how you have like the bridges kind of warping upwards, and you have a skeleton there. That's kind of scary, isn't it? Examine corpse. Now that's what I call slimline. Yeah, it's honestly not that amazing. I like the body and the mind and cosmic more. It's okay. It's nothing special. This is actually like the portal to it. So if you're actually like crafting chaos runes for real, you'd be going through here. And yeah, not much. There it is. Yeah, nothing too special. Oh wait, you actually have to go through this maze again. That's crazy. So maybe it teleports you to like a random spot. Let me see here. Yeah, I think it teleports you to a random spot. Yeah, that's crazy. I would never craft chaos runes the normal way. Yeah, anyway, that's chaos. Next on our list is maybe law, I don't know. I lied, it actually wasn't law, but at level 40 you will come over here on the Lunar Isle and you will craft Astral Runes. Now this altar is a little strange. There's actually no portal to it. It's actually just out in the world on Lunar Isle, and that's an immediate 0 out of 10 for me. I really don't like that. The only thing I'll really compliment about the Astral altar is I really like the cyan and sort of bluish area kind of surrounding it. It looks pretty nice. But yeah, this is a shit altar, you know. It's not. It doesn't have a cool place or anything. I don't know. You can pray at it and it changes you to lunar spells, which is cool. But yeah, I don't know. That's about it. There's really not much to say about this. It's kind of a shit altar. Not much going on. It's just out in the world like this. Yeah, you know, not much to say. Deep in the middle of Karamja, you will be finding the nature altar, which I feel like is a very fitting location. You know, you have it all the way out here, deep in the jungle, and when I think jungle, I think nature. So let's go over here and let's go take a look at the nature altar. This used to be a very popular place to run runes way back in the day, and you had the double nature runes at level 91, which was really good money. I don't think it's good money anymore. Who knows? Anyway, you come in here and you know, I'm not really a big fan of it. I kind of wanted it to be a bit more jungly. Like you go out here in Karamja, it's in like the deep jungle. You have like monkeys and like jungle plants and all that. But then you go in here and it's just like, you know, not much going on. They can definitely do a lot more with the theme of life, I guess. You have these mushrooms. You have like some rabbits. You have a bird over here, and you have another bird over there. But yeah, I don't know. It feels kind of similar to the air altar. I don't really like it. Another bad altar. Not as bad as Astral, but you know, pretty lame. So far, these altars haven't been too great the past couple, so hopefully the next one will pick it up. Alrighty, so this is the next altar, the law altar, and this was a very popular spot way back in the day where people would run law rooms all the time. You know, they run over to Draenor, they trade to give you it. Anyway, this is on Entrana, and Entrana is kind of annoying because you can't take any combat stuff on it, but that's okay. And, oh, I actually can't. I can't enter because I banked my max cape, and I was using that to enter the altar, so I'll be right back. Alright, and here we are at the law altar for real. I apologize for my previous blunder. Now, you come in here, and it's like, you zoom out the camera, and it's like, whoa, it is so huge. And, yeah, there's not much going on. It's very huge, and I kind of like how you have the law symbol here, but, yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I've always kind of associated law with, like, Armadillo, because I think he's, like, the god of law or something, so if they made, like, the law altar more, like, avian theme, I think that'd be kind of interesting, but, yeah, I'm not really sure why it's on, like, a Ceradome island. It's just there. It's not that good. It's just big and not fun. And these past couple altars have been pretty bad. Like law wasn't good, nature was okay, astral kind of sucked, chaos kind of sucked. So hopefully the death, blood, soul, and wrath can redeem it. We will find out. At level 65 you will be able to enter the death altar, and the death altar is pretty crazy. It has really high requirements. You have to do mornings in part 2, which is a very hard quest according to a lot of people. I never really had much trouble with it. I always found mornings in part 1 to be the quest that's more annoying. Anyway, it's at the end of the light temple, and obviously you don't want to craft death runes this way. You just want to use the abyss. So let's go in, and it's like, holy cow, there's a lot going on with the altar of death. You have these skulls around, you have these corpses, you have like these ghosts, you have these dead trees. It's like you have these bloodstains. Everything about this altar conveys death. You have these red glows. It's crazy. They don't have like the pillars anymore. You have this inconspicuous hole. It's crazy. There's a lot of, yeah, there's definitely like a ton of death going on. I feel like they did this altar they did a really good job conveying death, and it's a very good altar. I really like it. I think it's definitely the best, or I don't know, it's definitely a very good catalytic altar, and it's a big step up from the previous couple. So in the Meyer Dish laboratories, you will come across these mysterious runes that lead to the blood altar. And holy guacamole, I have a lot to say about the blood altar. This came out just recently with this week's update, and man, there's a lot going on here. You have like these dripping blood petals, you have this river of blood, you have like these translucent kind of like shadows crawling around. It's crazy. And if you go a bit north here, you can see this blood crystal, and I believe this is where the Koran blood altar draws its power from to power that altar. And yeah, and what's really cool about this is actually there's a little reflection going on there, and I know it's a fake reflection, but that's kind of cool how the artist did something like that. Yeah, there's skulls, blood. It's very, very bloody, and obviously it's the blood altar. And this is actually really cool. There's a little glow effect on the sort of symbol itself, which I kind of wish they would add to like all altars, and it'd be looking really cool. You have these black gates. It's kind of like Darkmire if you've been there, and it definitely fits the Mortania theme very well. And I really like this altar. They really outdid themselves on it. Good job, Jagex, and the artists that created the blood altar. Alright, last but not least is the Wrath altar. The Wrath altar has the highest requirements of any altar, requiring level 95 runecrafting to get, along with the completion of Dragon Slayer 2. So very high requirements, and you'll find the altar on this little island just to the south of the Myths Guild. So anyway, let's go in and see what we find. And it's it kind of reminds me of like a Walmart kind of like death altar. It definitely has like the similar color palette going on, and you have these skeletons fighting in the background to, I guess, like convey fighting and war and wrath and stuff like that. These fires, and yeah, I mean, like, it's alright. It's I think Wrath runecrafting is a little underrated. I always found it as a decent way to get money and like some runecrafting experience, and I kind of want to give it another shot after I get the runecrafting outfit and the massive pouch. So I think that'd be fun. But overall, it's a level 95 altar. It's alright. I kind of like how it's in this little pit here. Very unique, very cool. And yeah, that's all the altars in Old School RuneScape. I hope you liked it. I was thinking of covering the Zaya Soul altar, but that's kind of like a fake altar and not the real Soul altar. Hopefully we'll see the real Soul altar someday, and then when that comes out, I will make a follow-up reviewing that altar. Overall, it's yeah, it's the Wrath altar is definitely last but not least. There's definitely worse ones. It's alright. Yeah, thanks.